So yesterday I went up to London for the first time since this pandemic started to see my London Russian choir people. It was good to see you, London Russian choir people, and we sang a bit in the park, in Hyde Park. So it was lovely to see people. Yeah. Okay, let's start with a little warm up. And if more people join us, they join us. So we do the usual thing. We sit upright. Only do what is comfortable for you personally, but a little stretch is always good. A little opening up to something. So we roll our shoulders back, but the rest of your body is totally upright, and make sure that your jaw is relaxed and that you're breathing absolutely normally. So just the shoulders are moving. And now in the other direction. Breathe normally. Okay, let's do 3 of these turns. And 3. And now lift. And open and close the mouth to relax the jaw. Really relax the jaw. Let it just hang. Okay? Drop the shoulders. Sense of opening here in the chest. We'll breathe into our lower rib cage, into our belly. Breathe in and breathe out with an R, any pitch, just to connect with our voice today. Let's go in. Nice and soft. And we will do one more. Breathing into your belly, lifting your hands, your arms. Whichever note is easy for you. Keep singing as you're turning. Okay. And let's tune in. Let's sing that one. Oh, we were on C almost. Let's see. We'll sing that note for a long time, just to stretch our vocal mechanism a bit. Okay? Let's go. Take a breath. Okay. Okay, that's our warm-up for today. I see there's a second page. Your face is nice, 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 nice. So today is our last session dedicated to specifically a Russian song. And I hope you like the song. I chose a song that's not folklore. It's easygoing. It's a fun song. And let me ask you, does anyone know the song? Have you heard it? Дружба, yeah? No? I tell you what, when I was a student, I worked in a klezmer band that accompanied all sorts of parties, basically, for rich people, including the president of Tatarstan, including all the big people. Yeltsin was one of these, as you know. So and that song was always on the repertoire. It's a recognizable tune. I had no idea it was as old as, it's almost 100 years old, just under. And it's an old song and has quite an interesting history. Unknown authors. There are a few people claiming to be the authors. And the tune is lovely, and it's about friendship and love and tenderness and commitment. And I think it would be a good song to finish our run of Russian songs in Sing With Me today. So the first thing we do is we sing through the tune, and I will show you the tune now. Now, as usual, there may be a few variations that I might just jump into with that tune, and these variations have been used in many other options of other people. It's been sung by everyone, all throughout Soviet times, starting from 1934 when it was first recorded. So, no text for now, just the tune, slowly. 1, 2, let's go. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la la. And one more time. Ta lines at the end. Ta-da, together, 1, 2, let's go. Ta-da-da-da, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la la We'll do it one more time, all the way through. It's used in jazz, it's used in pop music, it's used, in many different styles. You can hear it leans towards syncopation. It has all these features of popular music. Let's go from the beginning. La 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 la. Yeah, how is that? Nice and easy, yeah? Kind of it sings itself, doesn't it? Yeah? Does it remind you of any other styles? I'm sure it does, huh? What do you think? We're talking mid-1930s, even though the history says, history of the song says that it was composed in the Far East by people who were, sent to all these camps, the people who were considered the enemies of the Soviet party, Soviet people, and that song was kind of recorded, composed. The information about the song comes from there, but it still has a big Western element. But when you listen to interpretations, let's say from Vadim Kozin, who is one of the biggest figures in Russian singing of that time and later, and who actually had a very, very complicated life history, but he sang in this gypsy romance art song style, and you heard the version maybe if I post it online. Kind of this kind of thing, right? So we can go flashy, we can go emotional, over emotional with this. It's very much of the style. Let's look at the text. Okay. So basically, ta-ra-ta-ta, ta-ra-ta-ta-ta, ta-ra-ta-ta, ta-ra-ta-ta. So that's how we read it, and then we will put it to music and sing the whole thing. Right, I read a line, then we read it together. Когда простым и нежным взором, let's go. Когда простым и нежным взором. Next line. Ласкаешь ты меня, мой друг. One more time. Ласкаешь ты меня, мой друг. Next line. Необычайным цветным узором. Let's see if we can do this first word. Необычайным цветным узором земля и небо вспыхивают вдруг. And again that line. Земля и небо вспыхивают вдруг. In a minute, I will ask one of you to read the whole of the translation underneath this. But for now, I'd like to translate word to word in this verse. Когда, when, простым, simple, и, and, нежным, tender, взором, glance, look. When, with a tender and simple look. Ласкаешь, to caress. Ты, you, меня, me, my друг, friend. You caress me with your glance, my friend. Remember what we talked about, what we mentioned about friendship in our last session. Friend is now it's becoming really big. Необычайным, unusual, цветным, colorful, узором. Узор is like various kind of shapes and forms. Земля is ground or earth, or basically soil, that ground. И небо and the sky вспыхивают. Sparkle, yeah? It's like when the fire goes on. Вдруг, all of a sudden, yeah? So when you look at me with that tender look, my friend, everything around me starts lights up. Let's see who wants to read it in English. I know Mark. Anyone else? We've had Mark before. Mark, you go. Okay, you win. I'm unmuting you. You need to unmute yourself, actually, and I will show you this. Do you have it in front of you, actually? Yeah. So let us look at each other, and you read us the text.
Each time when you, my friend, caress me with your sincere and warming gaze, it seems that sky declares expressly love for the earth and streams of sunshine rays. In times of joy, in times of sadness, the smokes of laughter, the gleam of tears. This magic world, despite its madness, I want to share with you for many years. Without words of love, of passion, we knew each moment that we live, that our tenderness and friendship gives us more warmth than love can ever give.
And then it repeats the second, yeah? So that's a poetic translation. Thanks, Mark. Thank you very much. Okay. So I guess it kind of gives us the general meaning of that song, but we will translate other bits as well, like precisely what each thing means. Let's go into our sheet music and see if we can just sing through the first bit together. Here, когда простым. So your Cyrillic is under the music and your Latin, as you can see, is above. Let's go together. Когда простым и нежным взором ласкаешь ты меня, мой друг, необычайным цветным узором земля и небо вспыхивают вдруг. Okay, let's go straight to the next bit. Here is our text. We just look at the text. Second bunch of lines, веселья. So I read the line, then we read it together. Let's go. Веселья час и боль разлуки. One more time. Веселья час и боль разлуки. That should be a small L, right? It's not an E, it's not a L. И боль разлуки. Next line. Хочу делить с тобой всегда. One more time. Хочу делить с тобой всегда. Next line. Давай пожмем друг другу руки. Again. Давай пожмем друг другу руки и в дальний путь на долгие года. And one last time. И в дальний путь на долгие года. So, веселье, joy, happiness. Час is hour. И and боль, pain, разлуки, separation. So the hour of joy and the pain of separation. Хочу, want. Делить, to share. С тобой, with you. Всегда, always. I want to share with you always. Давай, let's. Пожмем, shake. Do this. Actually, shake. You don't shake hands in Russian. You squeeze hands. So you squeeze. Друг другу, to each other. Руки, hands. So let's squeeze each other's hands, shake each other's hands. И and. В дальний путь. On a long journey. To a long journey. На долгие, for long года, years. And let's go on a long journey for a long time. Путь in Russian is can be a road, a journey. It can be a geographic thing, or it can be time related. Putin may be related to a long journey. I didn't say that. So this is our second bit, and I'm taking you to the second bit of our melody. It's kind of like a chorus because it repeats after the second verse. Веселье час. See that? Okay, let's go. Try. And go. Веселье час и боль разлуки хочу делить с тобой всегда. Давай пожмем друг другу руки и в дальний путь на долгие года. One more time. Веселье час и боль разлуки хочу делить с тобой всегда. Давай пожмем друг другу руки и в дальний путь на долгие года. We're ready to bring together the first verse all the way through. Before we do, let me just ask you, do you think you know the tune, or should we, you know the tune? Because I wonder whether I should just show you the text. No. Well, as long as there's one person saying no, I'll stick to the music. So I'll just scroll through the music this time, okay? Okay, so there we go. Когда простым. Okay. Когда простым и нежным взором ласкаешь ты меня, мой друг, необычайным цветным узором, земля и небо вспыхивают вдруг. Веселье час и боль разлуки хочу делить с тобой всегда. Давай пожмем друг другу руки и в дальний путь на долгие года. Дай-дай-дай-дай. Let's just learn it. Die-die-die-die-die. Die-die-die-die. Die-die-da-da. Die-die-da-da-da. We're almost there. We have 4 more lines to go through, and then we know the song. Let's do this. And now, since 1934, when it claims to have been written, there have been several different versions of this text, and if you've seen the description of this, it's been used in films, and it's been used by many pop singers who haven't improved or fitted that tune to something else. So there's been extra verses, extra versions. The version that I used to play numerous times in restaurants and cafes playing for parties had an extra 4-liner at the end. I may remember how it went and tell you at the end. Now, let's take it to this. So we're looking at the third bit of text here. Мы так близки. Okay? Let's go. Let's do the same thing. Every line twice. I read it, then read it again. Мы так близки, что слов не нужно. And again. Мы так близки, что слов не нужно. Next line. Чтоб повторять друг другу вновь. Чтоб повторять друг другу вновь, что наша нежность и наша дружба, что наша нежность и наша дружба сильнее страсти, больше, чем любовь. One more time. Сильнее страсти, больше, чем любовь. And then we go to the second bit of text, веселье час, okay? So, мы, we, так, so, близки, close, we are so close. Что, that, слов, words, не нужно, are not necessary. Чтоб повторять, so that we repeat, друг другу, to each other, вновь, again. So we are so close, we don't need to repeat it in words to each other. Что, that, наша, our, нежность, tenderness, и, and, наша, our, дружба, friendship. So друг is friend, дружба is friendship. Сильнее is stronger, страсти, than passion. Больше is bigger, чем that. Любовь, love. So our friendship is bigger than passion and stronger than love. Isn't that interesting? That's big, isn't it? Let's try and sing that verse. Now, let me ask you, do you think you know the tune now? You'll have to do it by heart because it's not in the music, right? I hope you know the tune. Improvise, make up your own, okay? So we're just going to do this, and after these 4 lines, we go to the second bit of text, which is like our chorus. Мы так близки. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Мы так близки, что слов не нужно, чтоб повторять друг другу вновь, что наша нежность и наша дружба сильнее страсти, больше, чем любовь. Веселье час и боль разлуки хочу делить с тобой всегда. Давай пожмем друг другу руки и в дальний путь на долгие года. One more time. Веселье час и боль разлуки хочу делить с тобой всегда. Давай пожмем друг другу руки и в дальний путь на долгие года. So I've just remembered the last verse, how we sung it. Веселье час придет к нам снова, вернешься ты, и вот тогда давай дадим друг другу слово, что будем вместе, вместе навсегда. So that extra bit of text means the hour of joy will come to us again. You will come back, yeah, because we were talking about separation. You will come back, and then let's give each other a word let's promise to each other that then we will be together forever. You see, that's commitment, isn't it? So, are you ready to do the whole song all the way through? Yeah? Should we do that? Yeah? Yeah, let's do that. So, if I sing a little bit of a variation of that tune, forgive me. And if you want to do that yourself, please do. Когда простым и нежным взором ласкаешь ты меня, мой друг, необычайным цветным узором земля и небо вспыхивают вдруг. Веселье час и боль разлуки хочу делить с тобой всегда. Давай пожмем друг другу руки и в дальний путь на долгие года. Мы так близки, что слов не нужно, чтоб повторять друг другу вновь, что наша нежность и наша дружба сильнее страсти, больше, чем любовь. Веселье час и боль разлуки хочу делить с тобой всегда. Давай пожмем друг другу руки и в дальний путь на долгие года. Дай-дай-дай-дай. Веселье час и боль разлуки хочу делить с тобой всегда. Давай пожмем друг другу руки и в дальний путь на долгие года. Here is the song.
Bravo, bravo, bravo.
Lovely, really lovely.
Oh, lovely.
Isn't it?
Lovely.
There's lots happening in chat as always. I don't really have many announcements to make apart from our next session, which is on, where are we today? Today we're on Sunday. Feels like a weekday to me. On Wednesday will be our last session in this whole run of Sing With Me, first edition pandemic. So we will learn a Yiddish and Russian song. It'll be two languages at the same time. Because it's our 70th session, it's our last session this time, I think that some of the people who only come to Russian sessions will want to come to that one as well. And after the session, we'll have a little chat. So we will open this meeting to you and we can share and we can, I don't know, you can express anything you like, you can complain, you can sing something. So there's no really limit on time. I would say we can take 40-45 minutes extra after that song. And if you don't want to sing and just want to come for the chat, come for the chat a bit later in the session, okay? So what we need to do now, there are a couple more things. If you want to do other events, please sign for my mailing list. I will do occasional, one thing here, one thing there through August. I might start these sessions again in September. If there are enough people, if we're still in lockdown, we see how the situation will be. But Merlin and I, my husband and I, will be playing for Jewish Ukrainian Russian silent films from 1910 to 1926, black and white films. We will be accompanying these films. It will be on the 31st of August. Details are on my website and on Facebook. That will be interesting. It'll be live accompaniment. What else is happening? I'm singing a set of Yiddish songs on the 22nd of July. It'll be 45 minutes of me singing mostly new songs with a couple of songs you know, including songs from the current CD. On Facebook, it's part of the Yiddish Song Step Forward's big international Yiddish song forum. I guess that's it. And bring your thoughts and ideas and impressions to our next session. So now we go back to our song. We will extend it by doing yababais, la la las in the middle, then coming back to chorus, then coming back to the first verse and all that. Yeah. So let's have a proper sing out. Okay, I'm taking you to our text. How about let me ask you, how about going a tone higher? All right, you're right. Here is a good compromise. So we go a tone higher. It'll be in the key that you see it. There's just one top D that not everyone can hit, but we'll try, okay? Когда простым и нежным взором ласкаешь ты меня, мой друг, необычайным цветным узором земля и небо вспыхивают вдруг. Веселья час и боль разлуки хочу делить с тобой всегда. Давай пожмем друг другу руки и в дальний путь на долгие года. Веселья час и боль разлуки хочу делить с тобой всегда. Давай пожмем друг другу руки и в дальний путь на долгие года. Дай-дай-дай-дай, дай-дай-дай-дай, Мы так близки, что слов не нужно, чтоб повторять друг другу вновь, что наша нежность и наша дружба сильнее страсти, больше, чем любовь. Веселья час и боль разлуки хочу делить с тобой всегда. Давай пожмем друг другу руки и в дальний путь на долгие года. Веселья час и боль разлуки хочу делить с тобой всегда. Давай пожмем друг другу руки И в дальний путь на долгие года. Дай-дай-дай-дай, дай-дай-дай-дай-дай, дай-дай-дай-дай, дай-дай-дай-дай, веселье час и боль разлуки хочу делить с тобой всегда. Давай пожмем друг другу руки и в дальний путь на долгие года. First verse again. Когда простым и нежным взором ласкаешь ты меня, мой друг, необычайным цветным узором, земля и небо вспыхивают вдруг. Веселье час и боль разлуки хочу делить с тобой всегда. Давай пожмем друг другу руки и в дальний путь на долгие года. Веселье час и боль разлуки хочу делить с тобой всегда. Давай пожмем друг другу руки и в дальний путь на долгие года. Всем спасибо. Thank you very much, everyone. Next time, lovely wrap-up session.
Хорошего дня.
Thank you. Thank you. Keep well. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.